was drawn to paranormal romance, I think, because of the freedom of it. There's just so much you can do. The canvas is so broad. And I think as long as you stick to the rules of your own world, you can break a lot of other rules of the world we live in, and not necessarily simply the fantastical elements like having vampires or shapeshifters or angels, but also the rules of behavior. There are certain things you can do within a paranormal romance that I don't think you could do in a contemporary romance, in terms of having like really alpha heroes. I love the absolute freedom of it and the ability to just go as far as the imagination will take me. I've been a voracious reader since I was so small. I was the kid that walked out of the library with like so many books I couldn't actually physically carry them. I think that every book I've ever read has had some impact in terms of teaching me about story and teaching me what works and what doesn't, and also showing me where my own interests lie, because I read quite eclectically, and so I've always loved romance, of course, and also science fiction and fantasy. So I think all that fed into my own work. I always knew I wanted to be a writer. It just came from reading so much, and I think at some point I just started making my own stories, or you know, you get to the end of a book and you're like, but that's not quite finished, I wonder what happens next, and I would make up what happened next. And I think that sort of daydreaming led into the writing. So I'm in New York right now, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm really excited to be here because I set my Guild Hunter series in New York, and right now we're on the High Line, which as soon as I saw it, I thought, wow, what a fantastic setting for the Guild Hunter novels. It's just a great place for the angels to land. And I can see the Guild Hunters running through here in pursuit of a vampire. I do enjoy traveling, and I think it does influence my writing in different ways. So for example, in Archangel's Kiss, part of it is set in the Forbidden City in Beijing. I went to Beijing, and as soon as I saw the Forbidden City, I thought, I need to use this in a book. But I think in a less obvious way, the things I see, they all sort of help. I have a friend who says, feed the creative well, and I think travel does that. Just broadens your mindset and the things you're willing to look at. Inspiration can come from anywhere, I think, and I believe in just keeping an open mind to it. So it could be something I read in the newspaper, or just like with the Guild Hunter series, I saw an archangel high and high above New York, and there was this image, and it was so vivid, and I just ran with it. So there's really just not one thing that can inspire. I think it can be many things, and pieces coming together to make a whole as well. Knowing that my readers have fallen in love with my characters is a wonderful feeling, because my characters are very real to me as well, and when I write a book I really feel like I'm going into their lives, and to know that that is translating on the page to readers is, you know, it's a fantastic feeling for me as a writer. And also to know that readers have fallen in love with the characters to that extent, it's a joyful feeling, because it means I can continue to share the world with them and continue to write these stories because they love them as well. So I think it's a gift as well that the readers give me, because you know, I'm madly in love with the side-changing world, and I think I would like to write in it forever. But yeah, as long as, you know, so I do, you know, it's a wonderful feeling.